I'm not lying when I say this, but that's true. Nintendo is actually cooking. I'm sure you're aware by now, but it's Gamescom, and there's been so many new announcements during this time, like new games, new things coming out, new Xbox disc to digital, really happy about that, and so much more. But with Nintendo on the other hand, there's been a few new games that have released or been announced to the system that is actually really crazy. So if we were to take a look at everything that was shown off at Gamescom, you'll realize that, oh boy, there's definitely a lot here. First off, Nintendo Switch Sports, or Nintendo Switch 2 Sports Resort, is absolutely looking good. Like, in fact, I've been seeing the comment go around saying that this game actually has some pretty good consistent content, and 100-bit bowling is definitely really cool. Also, if you were going to look at it, we have Elden Ring Tarnished Edition, which just launched on the system, and that is absolutely insane, mind you, because seeing Elden Ring looking good on this console is absolutely crazy. At first, I'm sure you're aware, about a year ago, we had Elden Ring Tarnished Edition show up at Gamescom, and everyone was disappointed to say the least, saying that this game ran pretty bad, and it just didn't look like Elden Ring, and I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be powerful enough to run Elden Ring and all of this stuff. Now we're here in 2026, looking at Elden Ring Tarnished Edition running absolutely insane on the system, mind you. Everyone's over here potentially saying that this is the best way to play Elden Ring, and to be honest, I don't disagree with the fact, because you can easily simply just take it out of docked mode and play it in handheld mode with like a seamless experience, and no matter which one you're playing on, it works seamlessly. It really does. It's kind of like you're playing, I don't know, the Dust Bloods or whatever. It's really smooth, even for that giant open world. So you look at that and you realize, you know what, the Switch 2's got it covered. But Elden Ring isn't the only one that is like this. In fact, there's multiple other games that have been announced or playtest or whatever for the Switch 2. Like, for example, The Witcher 3 Remaster. Now, this is a game that is definitely really interesting, and it seems like it's coming to Nintendo Switch 2. Now, I'm sure you probably have The Witcher by now, because I believe it came on sale for like $5, the very lowest, and maybe you have it physically as well, but it's definitely really interesting. It seems like this game is going to target either 60 frames per second, there's been a lot of rumors about that, 60 frames per second on a Nintendo Switch 2. Handheld mode will most likely be something like 30 or 40 or whatever the case may be, but 60 frames per second, if that actually happens, that would be insane, and that would lead the Switch 2 down in history as the crazy console. If you were going to look at it, there's also a potential thing for 40 FPS, but 60 would overall be pretty awesome. If you were going to look at the game's sort of review on the eShop, you'll realize that it supports 120 Hertz. Now, what exactly does that mean? It's probably going to be either 60 Hertz or targeting 40, so you get that smooth experience, because you can't really cut down. So if it's an even number, it works better, but if it's not, it's definitely really interesting. But overall, all of these things aside, definitely make for a really awesome Switch 2. Also, if we were going to take a look at this right here, there's been some gameplay. I'm sure you're aware by now, probably last weekend we had the beta test for Call of Duty, plus you're going to be getting the beta test right now. You could probably play that as we speak. So you're able to test out the game. And let me tell you, that even works absolutely insane on the system as well. You don't really notice anything wrong with the gameplay. The gameplay works fine. Like, the FPS that you're getting is pretty consistent, and also the smoothness from gunplay and whatever, slide kicking people, works just fine. The only thing that you will sort of notice is, in fact, the visuals. The visuals have a little bit of a problem, but besides that, it works seamlessly. It works just fine. It's like you kind of picked it up and you're playing on a $2,000 PC. It's just that good. Also, if we're going to take a look at this right here, you have even more games, which is definitely really cool. You got a brand new Worms game that's coming 2027 for Nintendo Switch 2, which is definitely really cool. Some cool mouse game, I believe it is. Age of Twisters, which is definitely pretty cool looking. You got 001 or whatever that is. You got Oshimu. You got even more. You got a bunch of different games, which is absolutely crazy. Like, for example, Rayman Legends Retold is going to be coming October 2026. Lego City Skylines was actually just mentioned, and it's really interesting. It's like you build your own city, kind of like Animal Crossing, I guess. And there's one that I'm definitely really interested in called Stage Tour. So if you're like a fan of Guitar Hero, that's essentially what this is. This is pretty much just Guitar Hero in 2026, which is definitely really cool to see. It's going to be releasing December 10th, which I guess, hey, that's awesome. You'll also have a new inside look at Minecraft Dungeons 2, which honestly I am the most excited for. This is probably my most praised game of the year besides Ocarina of Time, because man, I'm excited for Minecraft Dungeons 2. It not only looks good, but it plays good as well. It's got that seamless open world that allows you to travel between different areas. Plus, it gives you everything that the original Minecraft Dungeons gave you, and with 20 steps up. It's definitely really cool. And yeah, overall, it definitely is really awesome to see so much support for Nintendo Switch 2. If you're gonna look at all of these different things, you'll realize that the Switch 2 is absolutely cooking indeed. There is so much to be excited for this system, and with the next few days of August lingering away, you might want to consider picking up yourself a Nintendo Switch 2. There's going to be so many extra games coming out soon, and honestly, it's going to be incredible. And honestly, this Gamescom has been pretty fantastic. With the amount of announcements for everything has been pretty crazy. Not just Nintendo, but Xbox as well. Yesterday I stayed up for so long trying to get myself one of those green Xboxes. Yeah, let's just say that wasn't gonna happen. They got sold out pretty much instantly. I guess I'll still try. It's probably not gonna happen. Looks like we're gonna have to make our own Xbox by just taking the Xbox apart and making it in a clear shell. If my green Xbox doesn't happen, that's probably what I'll do, just to play a special new game, because as you probably know, GTA 6 got an extended look, and oh my goodness, this game is looking absolutely incredible, and the thoughts and the talks right now are this game going to be released on Nintendo Switch 2? I definitely think it's a possibility at this point. It really is a possibility. They're targeting 30 FPS on consoles. I believe that is going to be at the console variant of 4K. So with Switch 2, you can essentially make it 1080p and it'll run just fine. So maybe that's going to be a thing that's going to be happening, maybe not. But right now, Switch 2 is looking absolutely insane. There's so much to be excited for, and I can't wait to see what's next. The Nintendo Direct is going to be happening in September. That's one thing that you'd probably be really excited about. Plus, maybe a Pokemon Presents at some point, or a Zelda 40th Anniversary Celebration, or are they going to mix it all together and call it a day? Anyways, what are your thoughts on all of this? Do you think this is some good stuff from Gamescom or not some good stuff at all? Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Consider that like button, maybe subscribing if you're new. We do a bunch of different Nintendo content on this channel. Anyways, thanks so much for being here. See you in the next one.